I was walking to work as usual in the morning, this morning with my flatmate. Just a normal morning, walking to work, and we saw the helicopter flying quite low. I heard it and looked up, and at that time we saw it clip the crane on the building and couldn't believe it. And then when it started to spin out of control and head towards us, directly towards us, I mean, panic set in those few seconds as the helicopter headed directly in our direction. We ran, and it just came straight down into the road next to us and hit the building, and just feet away from where we were. We were so lucky. My flatmate, I mean, in the panic, he fell over. I went to grab him, and then there was this explosion, and you know, we managed to just get away. A few seconds earlier, we would have both been dead, along with the other people in that crash. But I just can't believe it. I'm lucky. I'm here.
You talked about the few seconds, those moments after you looked up and you saw it spinning downwards towards you. How fast did that all actually feel? Well,
it all happened obviously pretty quickly, but it's those moments when you realise what is actually happening, and you have to react really quickly. From the moment it clipped the crane to the moment it started spinning towards us, it would have been just seconds. I mean, just 5 or 6 seconds, but it was just, you know, you recount the whole thing in a much bigger time frame because of what happened. But when we realised it was coming towards us, and this all happened very quickly, we just ran. And I just, for a split second, you think, this is it. I'm gone. And but luckily, you know, we got to the other side of the road, and it crashed into the road. And not so lucky for the other people involved.
We're looking at the pictures from the moments after it's hit the ground that have been recorded, and obviously, as you describe it, you were lucky it didn't hit you, but you were also lucky that the fires from all that aviation fuel, you weren't caught up in all of that.
Well, absolutely. We got to the side of the road, and I think the guy who was filming that, we were behind him, and when we realised there could be, you know, anything else could happen, someone shouted "run," and we went behind the wall, and then there was this explosion. So we had time to get away from that. But you know, the fact that, you know, if I had been walking down that road just a few seconds, you know, earlier or later, you know, any moment I would have been killed. Basically, me and my flatmate would be dead.